Life as a self-employed filmmaker can be pretty lonely, if I'm being honest. My day-to-day is pretty mundane. I get up, drink coffee, read, work out, get ready, and spend my whole day editing on most days. Sometimes I find myself talking to myself as I go about my day, so it only makes sense to whip out the camera so my voice isn't just going out into the empty void. I guess my dogs are listening, but they can't respond. I guess the camera can't either, but at least you guys can respond in the comment section and keep me company. So yeah, welcome to Days in My Life as a small business owner and full-time filmmaker.
Oh, what does my hair even look like right now? I probably look like a dang ragamuffin. Welcome to my very, very routine morning. This is what I do every single morning. I get my cup of coffee, I let the dogs out, I bring them back in, and then I get on the couch, cuddle up in my blanket, and Haku comes and cuddles up next to me. This is like me and Haku's quality time. He knows he's getting undivided attention from me during the morning while I have my coffee. That's like his time. So I haven't just straight up vlogged in a while, aside from what I have done on our other channel. We have a channel for Garden, which is our wedding filmmaking business. And I've done some travel vlogs over there, but nothing consistent. And so yeah, it's been like definitely over a year since I've made a vlog for my personal channel. And I've really just been into making more narrative style, kind of short film, a little bit more artistic and cinematic for this channel. And that's really what I've been dividing my attention towards. But on a personal level, I enjoy watching vlogs more than anything. I like to see what people's lives are like. And so I would like to put some attention on doing that for myself as well. I also really just enjoy looking back on my vlogs and just kind of seeing what life was like. Anyway, cheers. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then get on with my day. Does anyone else let their coffee get really cold and then you have to put it in the microwave like 30 times in the morning? Because that's me like every single morning. Okay, let's get ready. Welcome to my office. So I just want to talk about what God is doing in my life right now. So many things And to be totally transparent with you, being a small business owner, being self-employed is by far one of the hardest things I think a person can do. I feel like we kind of think, oh, it'll be easier to work for myself because I'm the boss and I can do whatever I want with my business, which is true, but it's definitely like a double-edged sword because you have the freedom to do whatever you want, but you also are fully dependent on yourself and only you can make these things happen. Throughout the past almost 3 years of being full-time self-employed, I have learned very quickly that as much as I think I have control, and yes, I can make whatever decisions I want with the business, I truly have no control over what is going to happen, what's going to develop, and whether or not my business is actually going to grow. Like, I can make the decisions that I would say are like proven to help this growth happen and to help bring us more business, but I have no control over the overall economy. I have no control over whether or not someone decides to book with us. I've just had to learn that God is sovereign, and I know that, and I feel like I acknowledge that in every other area of my life, but I was really struggling to acknowledge it with our business and to just embrace that. And I was truly making the success of our business my like full identity, and ultimately had an identity crisis that has lasted over the last, I would say, 6 months. And I've been slowly kind of unraveling that and trying to learn how to be fully dependent on the Lord for provision, stability, and also just for creative fulfillment, to actually look to Him for direction on what I'm creating, what I'm making. Does this edify other people? Does this further His kingdom? It's very important that we are taking everything to Him, laying it at His feet. This is not mine. This is yours. What would you like me to do with it? Good afternoon. I'm so afraid I'm gonna spill this. That is way hotter than I thought it was. I just burnt the crap out of my tongue. And I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to spit it all over myself. I'm so sad. Oh my gosh. Dude. This is the study that we're doing with our marriage small group that we lead. And I have looked into this study several times, and we're finally gonna do it this time. Wishy-washy
So this is it.
Now what do I remind you? What did I say that I can never take back? I memorize the time we lose. It's never gonna be the way it was last. You were all I needed under your spell. We were daylight if we stay right here.
Today I woke up in one of those moods where I'm not really feeling necessarily overwhelmed, but just feeling like there's a lot of things that I want to do and a lot of things that I want to try, and I wouldn't consider myself a hobbyist. Like, I'm pretty consistent. Like, I will stick with the things that I actually enjoy doing. But I think as an artist, I am just always so inspired, and I'm like, I want to try that. Like, I would like to give that a go. And I feel like I end up kind of overwhelming myself with all the possibilities of what I could spend my time doing. I guess I'm just a bit of a dreamer, so I'm always like, oh, I could do that, and that would be really cool. You know, I planted a garden and pretty much failed at that. Not that things didn't grow, but I had failed at like really paying attention to it. And I just don't know much about it, and I'm not a big researcher, but I do really want to have a garden. Like, I want that to be a part of my life. I want to spend more time outside, you know, taking care of it. And so that's something that I'm trying to learn about from my mom and my sister and my aunt and implement it into my life. This is my pathetic harvest. I don't know what I'm doing. My carrots, like, the tops are growing. They look like they're growing, right? But no carrot, just roots. Come on, you want some lettuce? I mean, it tastes pretty good. I want to start fresh for summer, and we're gonna actually do something. We're gonna accomplish something somehow. I think what's just so hard about our culture now, specifically because of social media, is that it's like quantity over joy. It's like I have to produce as much as possible, as often as possible, in order to succeed. And I don't like that. It's like we're just an instant gratification culture now, and it's just like with any of our entertainment, it's all on demand, and we can just binge everything, and we don't have to wait for anything anymore. But doesn't that take some of the magic out of it? I think it does. I really think it does.